mentioned it recently, but again, the wooden boards from Olhausen, we have 2 that are signed that are going to be raffled off. Tickets for those can be purchased at the front desk. We also have one that's going on a silent auction. So feel free to go up there and put your name down, bid it up. We also have the tables that you see these ladies playing on. They are for sale. They were made locally, or they're for sale locally. They've got a great price on them. These are limited edition. These were made for this event. There were only 10 made. They have the purple custom Juma sights. Again, especially for this event, they are 50% off retail at this event only. If you are interested in these tables, Paula from Olhausen is outside. Please talk to her. So again, welcome. We're at stage 2. These ladies are battling out to make the final 4. We started with 64 women here, battling for a purse of over $165,000. First place is going to go home with a check for $30,000. So the winners of this, again, will advance to the final 4, and we'll be back to play tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'd like to thank the Oneida Nation. What a beautiful venue we have here. Peach Hour Custom Cues, Olhausen Tables, Dr. Pool Promotions, Inc., Atlas Billiard Supplies, ABC Financial, Aramith Balls, Simona's Cloth, Sinorama, and the WPBA. Again, please silence your phones and no flash photography. We'll start over on table 2, coming to us from Taiwan. It's Rita Chow. And her opponent, coming from the United Kingdom, it's Kelly Fisher. Moving over to table number 1, our main arena table. Coming from Belarus, it's Margaret Fefilova-Styer. And her opponent on table number 1, from the United States, Savannah, the Roadrunner, Easton. Ladies, please go ahead and lag for the break.
I think that's our cue to get things underway.
Yeah.
Here we are for the lag.
Yeah, here we are for the lag.
Savannah, in Roadrunner fashion, gets out ahead.
Absolutely, and we have Margarita Fefilova-Styer. She is...
I think it's got to be Margaret.
Yeah, she has a game face. I don't know about that.
Yeah, she's been killing it.
Oh, she's been doing great the whole week, along with Savannah and a lot of the players.
The skill level here is just unbelievable, off the charts. This week especially, so many hill, just so many close matches. I mean, I think yesterday was the best day of pool I've ever watched.
Oh yeah, it was pretty intense yesterday. I mean, the whole room was like so thick. Everybody was so intense and so into the game, and it was packed.
I didn't know where to look. There were so many good matches going on. It was just kind of like rolling around the room.
Absolutely, you're so right about that. It was just amazing. The energy was fantastic, and these are athletes, and yes, they are women athletes playing amazing, tremendous pool.
And they put in the work. I mean, if you follow these ladies, you just know they, on their social media, you just see the work they put in, and it really pays off at these events.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Franklin, you should introduce yourselves.
Well, you kind of gave it away already. Well, everyone, if you're watching the WPBA right now, you're just joining us on one of the last 16 to be determined for tomorrow's quarterfinals and finals. My name is Franklin Ayala. I'm from New York City. I happen to have reffed the whole week, and we needed someone to fill in for now, and I was more than happy to step in, and it's an honor and a privilege to be commentating on these amazing athletes. And I have 2 other commentators with me, if they can introduce themselves.
Go ahead, you first.
Sure. Well, my name is Dan Bourget. I am one of the owners of Olhausen Billiards, along with Donnie Olhausen, the founder, and we are just very happy to be here and be the table sponsors for this event. We have our tournament pro tables here, and I'm just very proud to have them and have the girls playing on our tables. So proud to support the WPBA and the the talent that's in the room.
Yes, yes.
And I'm Mike Howerton. Done a couple of matches earlier this week. My first one today.
Excellent, excellent. It's a pleasure, gentlemen, to share the commentary box with you guys. I'm going to fess up, everyone, and if you're watching us live right now on the WPBA YouTube channel, this is my first time commentating. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it feels great. You know, I feel privileged.
You have the voice for it. I think you're a natural.
Well, thank you very much. If they only saw the face, they're like, can't match the voice to the face, though.
You have a face for radio.
Well, it seemed they started, and let's get to the match here.
So I'm relatively new to billiards. I've been an owner of Olhausen for about 3 years, and that's when I really got serious about watching it, or even maybe 2 years ago when we got back into the tournament scene. But I hear people once in a while tell me that pool is boring, and they're so wrong. I just cannot stop watching the matches. I mean, the whole week long, just watching the strategy and, you know, thinking about what would I do, and then watching what they do, and it's just really, to me, very exciting. And I'm like, oh, why'd they do that? And then I see what they did, and I'm like, well, that's why they're down there and I'm up here.
Yeah, and you don't have to be a great pool player or a pool player at all to appreciate it. So you're doing great so far.
Yeah, this strategy is unbelievable. Just you know, the play and the skill level of being able to hit the balls is one thing, and then just being able to think it through. We had an unbelievable safety battle yesterday that was like 25 minutes long
On one rack.
Yeah,
That was intense. That was pretty intense. So it seems like Margaret is solids, of course, if
Margaret
you guys
has
are
the
watching.
pattern. She's got the pattern figured out, I think.
Yeah, so there's no trouble balls at the moment. Eight
Nope.
ball is sitting right in the center of the table. Who won the lag? Did you notice? I'm sorry.
I think it was Margaret.
Margaret.
Yep.
So, yeah, she is benefiting from the break. And for those of you that are joining us, or of course some of you guys already know, it's alternate break. We also have a template rack, so we can have a consistent rack, so the players can have a great ability to pocket a ball or make sure they have a good break, because once you have a gap in a rack, it's just very uncomfortable to play. So
Yeah. Looks like I think we're using the town rack, which is excellent.
oh yeah, the Tom rack is fantastic, and it's not only just for 8 ball. You can actually use it for 9 ball and 10 ball. The same template. You can use it for all 3 disciplines.
Margaret continues to dissect the table down to 3 balls.
Yeah, she's doing a great job. She's been so locked in, and some people are wondering, why does she have a different sock? She doesn't have a different sock. It's something that she's working on with her ankle. She had an injury, so she is here still playing like nothing hurts. She's doing great. Matt, anything on Margarita, how she's been playing? I think he went and
May have
took a
lost.
break.
You're looking for me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the other
Mike.
man.
Mike. I'm
Mike.
sorry,
Mike.
My apologies.
No problem. No, I have not done one of her matches yet for this tournament.
Ah,
But from what I'm seeing, she's playing pretty.
yeah.
Pretty locked in.
She is, she's been playing really solid the whole week. And I don't know what it is. Like, even when she's down just one rack, she gets a little down into herself, but she just picks herself up and just gets back on that train and drives it.
Well, she's looking to finish off a break and run here.
Yeah.
And from the top matches that we saw yesterday, the top players facing off, the break seemed to be so important. You make a ball on the break, you're running out. For example, Jasmine, she played her match.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say she broke and ran 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And then if you're her opponent, or if you're any of these top players' opponents, if you don't make a ball, you break dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really looking uphill.
Yeah, and then the danger is your opponent runs.
Yeah.
So I've seen some strategies here where people have done some soft breaks, maybe to bunch them up a little bit. Well, there she goes.
There
They
she
can
goes.
run.
One for
One rack in the bag.
One for Margaret. And yeah, piggybacking on what you gentlemen were talking about, if you break dry, you're pretty much going to go ahead and sit down for the rest of the
Yeah,
rack
you
because
spread 'em out.
they're playing like lights out. I mean, of course, the top players are playing at top player level, and if you give one or the other a chance, they're going to go ahead and take it.
For those,
I want to say of the top players yesterday, if you saw more than one miss
yeah,
in not a rack, in the match,
Yeah.
it was a surprise.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. At the beginning of the week, of course, you had, of course, the top, 20 players in the world here. And we have 20 different countries, by the way, folks. 20 different countries that are being represented here at the Olhausen Oneida WPA Women's 8-Ball World Championship here in Oneida Hotel and Casino, and they, and then you have locals. You have local open players that decided to go ahead and, put their two feet in the pond, and some of them played pretty well. Some of them were surprisingly like they played up, and of course the ones that were a little struggling with rules and etiquette and adjusting to the fact that you're playing one of the top 20 players in the world. It's also a little slight intimidation. So it seems I'm going to go back to the commentating on the table, but it seems like Savannah's up. She broke. She made a ball on the break. We have the referee removing a template using a marker for the ball to make sure he doesn't lose place of it and
yeah.
places it.
What a great break by Savannah. Look at us spread out the
Very,
balls.
very sweet break. It's she's hitting them really, really well.
Yes.
Savannah is just doing amazingly well.
She is so talented.
Yeah, super talented. She's a young lady. If I may, I hope I don't get any blowback on this, but she is 16 years old,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, and playing an Open Women's World Championship.
Always a threat. It's amazing.
Yeah, she's definitely a threat now. I can imagine just 2 years from now.
I know, exactly. We've got so many great young players coming up in the WPBA ranks. She's one, Jordan Helfrey, Sophia Mass.
Yes,
we just
yes. Jordan Helfrey is she's making a mark.
She really is. She would have been here, but
fantastic
she's
player.
at the VNEAs this week.
Yes, yeah, she's a fantastic player. She's definitely leaving a mark.
Here goes the Roadrunner. Why do we call her the Roadrunner?
I don't know.
Because watch how fast she plays. She just trots around the table.
Well, yeah, the template is a town template, and yes, it looks a little different, but it's really, really well made. Town is a great supplier of billiard supplies. And talking about supplies, these tables, these Olhausen tables that are sponsoring this event this week are, I'm going to say, can I say they're beautiful? They are beautiful tables. So folks, if you're looking to have a table at home or one of your events, Olhausen is the one to go to. You got to see these tables.
Thanks for that, Franklin. We've been around since 1972, so we've been in it for quite a while. And yeah, we're really proud of these tables. We have had a Champion Pro for quite a while. This is our new Tournament Pro that we launched last year at this event. And it's just really a sweet table. Super flush pockets. For those techies out there, these are 4 1/4-inch pockets. That's Simonis 860 HR cloth and AccuFast cushions.
Oof. Talk about sweet. And normally in an event, and I've done it many events, the tables get broken in.
Yeah.
These tables seem like they're still playing like they're fresh new from Tuesday.
Yeah.
They're playing pretty slick. The temperature in here is a little cool, so that can contribute to the way they play. But they're playing beautifully. It seems like Margaret took an extension. Yes, she did. It's a little tricky shot. She's trying to get from the 5 to the 4, most likely, if not the 3. So let's see what happens here. She might do a stop shot or not. She's getting for the 6. Wonder wonder what's her plan of attack.
See what I'm talking about? You never know what they're going to do.
Exactly.
You're like, what would I do?
Exactly. I don't see.
And without the overhead shot, it can be a little tough sometimes.
well, yeah, this in the angle we're in the booth, it's
There
a
we
little
go.
challenging.
Thank you, guys. Thanks to our tech team in the background doing the video. Here's a great shot, overhead
There
shot.
we are. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Now it makes sense.
yeah. Now it all makes sense. So it seems like she's going for the 1. Ooh. So she kind of got that a little thick, and to try to get for the 6 on the side, I guess she had a different plan. So we got Savannah up. And I forgot, what is the purse? Is like $160,000 purse going on? $30,000 for the winner.
That's a great question. Maybe Mike knows.
Mike, you know about that?
I know it's 30,000 for first.
Right.
Yeah.
I can tell you in just a moment what the total prize money is.
And
They both rattled a corner.
178.
$178,000 purse, and the first prize winner gets 30 grand. That's, and I'm guessing that second place gets 10 grand, which is not bad either. And these ladies, well, these players definitely deserve that and more. And I hope that those purses continue to increase because their skill level is just going through the roof. I've been around pool for many years, and it's incredible and so impressive and inspiring to see the women just taking the level of their game so high. So hopefully they'll have like a co-ed type of competition that they can have, women and men just join in and just go for the big money, $500,000, have like a 500.
We have seen some big money tournaments lately.
Oh man, especially like the world one. That's pretty heavy.
Margaret finishes off the 1, pockets another one in the corner.
Okay, so she seems like she's gonna go ahead and clean this up. I don't know, where do you think she's gonna put the 2? That's my question. I see the 3 has the upper and left corner pocket, possibly. Oh, she's gonna take care of the 2 now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, and from your comment earlier, it's 20,000 for second. And
Brilliant.
I'll be second
ladies
place
are,
any day.
Yeah.
I'll be a
the
second
ladies
place.
are locked in at 8,500 right now.
Great.
Oh wow. So they're already in the money, but they want the bigger money, as they do deserve. But only one can get the big prize money.
Yeah, Jasmine Ocean won it last year, and
That's
we had,
right.
I think Cheska was second.
Yeah, yeah. and
Margaret was in the top 4.
That's right. And they met each other again in one of the final 16, and unfortunately, Jasmine got bumped off by Cheska this time around.
Yeah.
All right, Margaret seems like she's gonna make do with this rack.
Need an overhead again.
Yeah, can we see the overhead
I think
again?
you can see it.
Just to see how funny that 2 ball is.
Uh-huh. She's eyeing it. It must be close.
Oh, it's pretty clear. Wow. So she's
Looks
probably
like it'll go.
It'll go. I think she's
She's
probably
figuring
concerned
out the
about
cue ball.
Yeah, drawing it back too much maybe,
Yeah.
because if she does, she's going to get on the wrong side and go into the 13. But she just needs to draw it back about. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
I see what she did. She was concerned.
Now, how does she get back for the 8?
Yeah, well, she can go up table, put a little touch of running English, and with the way these tables are playing, she doesn't have to hit it with so much energy.
right.
It's going to come right down to like the first or second diamond, which she prefers second or third diamond. But it'll probably take off nice and smooth with top. Yeah, there it is.
Very nice.
Excellent. Let's see if my prediction is somewhat close.
Yeah.
Look at that,
Look at
second
that.
and third diamond.
That's why she's the pro.
Exactly. She's like the genie in the lamp.
Yeah,
She
the
makes the
ball-
wish come true.
The ball control's unbelievable.
Excellent. There
Very
you go.
good.
Margaret is
Margaret's
up
up.
2-0.
Just want to say a quick plug for the Peach Hour family, J. Peach Hour Custom Cues. They're the title sponsor of this event, and they were as well last year. We had a big blowout last year at Lambeau Field, and this year again at the Oneida Casino. What a fantastic venue! And I just want to thank Joe and Polly and Riley and Jake for Peach Hour for spearheading this and putting it together and helping to include Olhausen on this. We're thrilled to be the table sponsor for this event, and the WPBA for allowing us this opportunity. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Definitely is. It's definitely an honor and a pleasure, and it's a great experience. And if those of you guys watching haven't been to Oneida, it's very, very cool. Especially the casino. It's right next door, but the venue itself, the hotel is great, and the organizers are just fantastic. Shout out to Dean, and Kathy is one of the directing
Tournament
referees.
director, yeah.
And you have Jose Burgos here as well as one of the head referees as well. Thank you so much for having me, and it's really a really great event.
I saw Ivan Lee running around earlier from Simonis. He
That's
runs
right.
Simonis, and that was great to see him here. He
Nice.
provided us with all of the cloth for these tables for free,
Yes.
so that was
That's right.
fantastic.
And what was the cloth?
It's 860HR Simonis.
Excellent. It seems like that's the go-to cloth nowadays.
Definitely.
Like even for home tables, right?
Yep.
So we got Margaret to break again. Well, it
Nice.
seems like she's dialed in on the break. Whew. And this is what I was speaking about earlier, folks, about the town rack. It helps a lot, especially with 8-ball, to get a consistent break with it because all the balls are touching. And it's very important that when you're playing 8-ball or any discipline to have the balls touching so you can have a decent break and you can actually capitalize on working on a break. So like that you can continue to shoot.
It's a great point. We sell mostly tables for homeowners, and we're trying to convince them that the template racks are the way to go.
Absolutely.
Trying to rack with an old wooden triangle nowadays, there's just no way you can get the balls
Yeah,
tight. So these
it's
template
not.
racks are the way to go. Just like in any other sport, everything moves with technology, carbon
Absolutely.
fiber, things like that, and the template racks are the way to rack.
Well, even your tables have moved with technology
They
as well.
certainly
right?
have. Yeah, they certainly have.
Funny we talking about
Yeah, I
technology.
mean, just look at how flush our pockets are on
They're
this.
folks. I'm not saying it because I'm here with the one and only, but I haven't even played on the table. But I just tell you, just looking at the table is just a beautiful piece. And then when you get close to it, you guys made custom tables for this event.
We did. These
Correct. Let them know a little bit about that.
Well, these tables are, these are custom tables, mostly in the sights. We did purple Juma sights outlined with white
Beautiful, beautiful.
outlines. Last year we did turquoise, trying to honor basically the Indian tribes.
Absolutely.
I
That's
thought
right.
turquoise was great for last year, and they informed me that actually purple was their color. So I was a little embarrassed. So I wasn't going to make that mistake again this year. We made sure we put purple in the sights, and we're really proud of that. These have phenolic resin rails. They're extremely durable. The rails weigh about 80 pounds a piece, and so there's no resonance, there's no give.
Oof.
That's where you see the speed that coming off the cushions.
Yeah, it's very consistent all the way around. There's not like a dead cushion. There's nothing inconsistent about the table. No one's complained. None of the players complain. They love it. They really like playing on these tables.
Again, the pockets are 4 1/4, so they're a little bit tight, and maybe not for the pros, but for the average homeowner, that would be pretty tight.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the fact that you shared that information with us because it's really important to let everybody know the sponsors and what they do for events like this. But we are going to go back to the match. It seems like Margaret is still up 2-0. Savannah is still contemplating. She's on stripes, and let's see. She looks pretty good. How's that 11 ball? I'm not too sure if it's clear from the 5.
I think she's got it.
Yeah?
Hard to
Yeah,
tell.
from the other angle, probably it'll be a little clearer.
Gentlemen, let me interject real quick. I
Yeah.
think you two have this well under control. I'm going to back on out of here and let you two have it.
Don't leave us, Mike.
Mike.
No, you guys are doing fine. You don't need me here
You
long.
were just you were supporting, buddy.
Yeah. All right, I'm supporting remotely. But you
Okay.
guys have a good match.
All right,
Thanks.
thanks a lot, Mike. Appreciate it, buddy. Take care.
See you, Mike.
All right, so I guess she's
So
going
I think the
other way.
tough part here for the players is when you don't get to get out of your chair. It's hard to win when your opponent
Yeah, you
breaks,
kind of
runs.
lose momentum, and it's a little chilly in this ballroom right now. In this conference room, it's a little chilly. So the 5 was probably in the path of the 11, so that's why Margaret went to the left corner pocket instead.
And she pockets the 11 in the corner.
And now she's going for the 8 in the corner.
Clean little cut. No chances. Scratch on this, right?
No,
Think
only if
she's
you
good.
just
Only if it was me.
if you
shooting.
butcher it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
There we go.
And she's just like that. Margaret's
She's
up
up.
3-0.
She's up 3-0, and it's a race to
But
8.
make no mistake, Savannah is not out of this.
Oh,
I've seen
absolutely not.
Savannah come back. Only gets more determined when she's down like this.
That's right. That's what she's been doing the whole week. Savannah's just been, so locked in. When she gets back on the table, she just goes in to do the work, and it's pretty obvious because she's within the last 16 and she's in the money.
All of the youth players, the 16, Jordan, Savannah, Sophia, they're all so mature for their age. They,
Yeah.
they don't let this bother them. I saw Sophia this week. She was down 4-0, and she came back to win her match
Yeah.
7-4.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
they just don't let it get to them. They're very, half this game is mental, right? Discipline
Absolutely.
and-
Absolutely. It's like what's the saying? Pool is 90% mental and then 10% skill.
Yeah.
Or is it 10%
Yikes, then I
luck?
have no chance.
Everyone has a chance. So
Here we
have
go.
Savannah.
Savannah's lining up for the break. Looks like she's going to go straight on.
Yeah, it's a race to 8. A race to 8. Okay, so it
Big
seems-
spread, but it looks dry.
So I don't know if the viewers noticed, but the two balls under the head ball, they came up short from the side pocket. So that means that she probably didn't hit it firm enough. She didn't hit it with enough energy. So they came up short. She would have hit them a little harder. They would have probably gone it both into the side pocket and either pocket. But now Margaret is back on the table. And let's see what happens now. She's looking at the table and she's going to figure out which she's going to take, stripes or solids. Which one would you take there?
Well, that's a good question. I was just looking over at the Kelly Fisher
Oh, you're
table for
peeking
a
over?
second. Yeah, 2-0. Kelly's up.
Okay. Wow. And Kelly
And I
Fisher's
forget-
been playing great. I mean, we're not commentating directly on that table, but we can see where they're doing. And she's been playing phenomenal this week. Really, really well. And that's another legend there.
Is she playing Rita?
I think so. Yeah. All right, so Margaret chose stripes.
There you go. That's what I would have picked.
She chose stripes. Doesn't seem like any problem balls from here. We have the referee there, Estel. He is.
I love how she points out. They point
yeah.
out where the cue ball is going to
Yeah.
be, where I'm going with
It's almost like
this.
they're casting a spell. It's
Yeah.
like. All right, so she used the 2-ball to.
Did
make
she
her
do
move.
that on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I suppose
because
she-
she's probably trying to open up the pocket
Uh-huh. Yep.
to get more chances and opportunities.
And Kelly just went up 3-0.
Oh wow!
Of course, talking about legends, Kelly Fisher.
Yeah. That's a legend.
Yeah,
A-
she's
and
an
a half.
amazing lady too. She's
Oh,
just
she's very good.
all these ladies are just lovely. I mean, they're just they appreciate the fans. They'll talk to anybody. They autograph anything.
Oh, that's right. And a lot of fans are a little intimidated because of their level of status in the pool world, but they love the fans. They take pictures. They'll sign anything, anything. They'll even sign your sock.
Great shot in the corner from Margaret.
All right, so I'm trying to figure out her pattern here. This is it's a little navigational system.
Yeah, right.
Need a GPS here because she has stripes, so she has one ball. Is that the 13 ball? Yeah, 13 ball all the way up table. I wonder how she's gonna get back to it, because she doesn't get rid of that ball sooner than later. She might have trouble getting to it to get down. Oh, she's taking care of it right now, just like I thought. She didn't take care of that sooner or later. It's funny, you know. I'm not at the level of pool, obviously, as she is, or Savannah, or any of the players that are playing in this event. But I've been around pool quite a
Imagine
bit.
you see enough of it.
I do see a
repping.
lot. I do see a lot. I play a lot, but I can't execute like these guys do. These guys are like, these players are amazing.
So when you're reffing, are you thinking, what are they doing next? Is that what they're going to do?
Well, when I'm reffing, I just go ahead and let the player take over the table and let them feel comfortable. I don't really like to be hovering over
Get ahead
them,
of them, yeah.
because it just kind of like, it could distract some players. Some players do not like it. But,
Sure.
you know, it's just, it kind of infringes. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
the right word to
mhm.
say. It just
Sure.
kind of, you get in their way, kind of like make them even more
Look at this.
stressed
Margaret's
out,
down to
anxiety.
2 balls left.
Yeah.
She's done a great job clearing the
Yeah,
table.
she's doing it pretty quick. I think she's picking up the pace. She's probably feeling a little bit more comfortable, especially because she's moving.
And I think maybe being up 3-0, she can play a little freer right now.
Yeah. That's one thing. Good point. That when a player gets up to a certain amount of racks ahead, they feel a little bit more confident. They feel a little more comfortable, and they'll start doing
Beautiful.
a little bit more with the ball.
Yep. Look at that. Look at that
Perfect
positioning.
position for the 15
Wow.
in a corner. All she has to do is pinch this back, or just draw it back about maybe a foot behind the 8 ball. She might draw it back to the rail, or she just might punch it up, stun it up. There we go.
Beautiful. Dead center.
Dead center. There you go.
And perfect position on the 8.
Yeah, it's magic, man. It's like so awesome.
Like I said, Savannah didn't get a chance to even get out of her seat.
Yeah, there's a chance that Savannah might go ahead and take a timeout now.
Yeah,
Let's see-
I think
let's
that
see
would be a
what
good idea.
happens.
Yeah, just change the pace a little bit.
She might go ahead and, yep, she took a
Yeah,
timeout.
she's
just
up
like I
quick.
thought.
There goes the roadrunner. Boop.
Yeah, so the Roadrunner is taking a run, while Margaret is doing a run of 4 racks ahead of Savannah. Race to 8.
And I don't know if you noticed, but there was another celebrity player in the crowd.
Oh.
Margaret's husband.
Get out of here,
Yeah,
Tyler.
Tyler is
Styer
in the crowd. I was
house.
speaking with him for a while. He's a really
That's
great
right.
guy.
Yeah,
We were
man.
actually talking about our tables a bit, and you know, everybody says our tables are great, and I love that. But I really love when somebody can give me some ideas for how to make them even better. And Tyler is very good. And he goes, "Oh, I don't want to offend you, but you know, it's not an offense. Anything you can tell me that would make our tables better is what we want." So
And
give me
he's
a
a very
couple
good
little
source.
ideas. He
Very
really
good
is.
source.
And you know, people like that, you know, they just hit a ball and they can tell you what is different or what could be better. So he had
Yeah.
a couple little ideas that I'm going to take back.
Yeah, I think we're on a break now. So I'm
Yep.
going to step out for a second. I'll be right back.
Yep.
All right, it seems like we're back. And Savannah's back from her timeout. And Margaret broke. The score is Margaret 4, Savannah 0. So Savannah has a little bit of catching up to do here. So race to 8. So there's plenty of time and plenty of Raxx to go ahead and do what she has to do.
I know Savannah, she's going to look very determined here for the rest of the
you
match.
can see her face already.
She goes and regroups, and she will be a threat still.
Absolutely. You can tell in her face, like it's a little bit more, like not tense.
When
but
she
more
starts bouncing
focused.
like that.
Yeah. That's when she, you
Yeah.
already know when she has
Yeah.
that spring in her step. She is definitely,
Watch this run.
this is where it starts.
This is when it's exciting.
All right, so she chose solids.
Look at her go around the table.
Yep, and that's why she is the road runner.
She's not thrilled with the placement of the balls, but
Yeah,
she'll make the best of it.
yeah, she's trying to figure out when to get to the 4 ball. That seems like her. Yeah, the 4 ball is not tied up, but it's just a ball that's not comfortable to get to another position on the table. And let me see, what can we find about Savannah? Let's see. She is ranked pretty high in state, but I think she's ranked up there in the world. She's 13, it seems that way. Yeah, she's 13 in the world. She's representing the USA. If I'm not mistaken, she lives in Las Vegas.
She does live in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah. Her mother and father are here, Larry and Tiffany.
They always support her
They
greatly. They love the fact that their daughter's not only just playing pool and doing great, but she loves it.
She has some great sponsors, of course.
Absolutely. She has-
Brunswick Billiards and
Yeah, Brunswick is one of them.
Q&Ks.
That
Lucasi.
Lucasi Billiards is
Fort
one
Worth
of them.
Billiards. Albert Trujillo is a great guy and
That's
a great
right.
sponsor of women's sports and men's sports.
Yeah,
And
and without the sponsorship, these players would have to come out of complete pocket. And with a passion like pool, it could be a little bit pricey, but with sponsors willing and able to go ahead and take care of the players, it gives them even more incentive. And that was a great shot to
Really
get
was.
around to the 1 ball.
She made that look easy.
Yeah, she made that ball work its magic around. And that's one of the things that a lot of these players do so well, that they work around the balls. They don't crash into the ball unless they need it to help them get in position. Like that.
Dead center again. Dead center, cleared a stripe out of the way. Get out of my way,
Yeah,
stripe.
yeah. And that's why they call it a Rona. Beep, beep.
Again, look at that. Full table down to 1 solid for her.
Yeah. So once again, my name is Franklin Ayala from New York City. I was one of the refs for the whole week. I took a break and wow.
That's a rare miss for Savannah.
Very
She's
rare.
She's not happy at
But
all.
these pockets, side pockets, are a little snug.
Yeah, they definitely are.
They're a little snug. If I'm not mistaken, you cannot put 2 balls in there. If you put 2 balls side to side, they do kind of jam up in there. So that was an unfortunate miss for Savannah. Margaret's back on the table. And she's just mapping out her plan of attack. She has such great cue control that it's pretty phenomenal. So she's gonna go to the other side, yeah. So it looks like she's gonna go for the 11, but she's looking for another ball possibly to get better position, or maybe the ball's in the middle. If not, trying to get for the 12, then 11. But that 10 ball and the 15 ball are kind of like a little close, and the 6 ball's blocking the side pocket. So let's see what she does here.
She takes her extension.
she had an extension. Excellent. It's a 30-second extension. Seems like she's going to play a safe.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, she played a safe. Pretty
This is what
smart
I
move.
mean. You know, just watching them and seeing
Very
what they're
clever.
thinking, and you and I are thinking she's going to do this, and there
And
she plays
did
it safety.
completely something.
Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah.
have this ability to see the
Sure.
better percentages of getting away with the rack. And that's one of the things that a good or a seasoned or an experienced pool player does. So we got a couple
Kelly
of
just
applause
went up
over there.
5-0.
Wow.
That's shocking, actually.
That is shocking. And
Rita
she's
Chow
playing,
is no slouch.
she's playing Weiwei, which is...
Oh, is that who that is?
Is that Rita Cho?
I thought it was, but
I think so.
yeah, I think it's
Yeah, it's that's tough over there. All right, so it seems like Savannah did a jump shot. She got the 6 ball in the side pocket.
phenomenal.
Incredible.
There she is.
And she's
That's
on
the
the board.
Roadrunner. She's on the board
She's on
in spectacular
the board.
fashion.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Kelly is on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Quickfire.
We're seeing that's why she's called Quickfire. We're seeing the chat, and we appreciate everyone that has logged on to the WPBA YouTube channel and enjoying this incredible competition for the women's 8-ball world championship. We got 20 countries representing in this event. Playing on some amazing tables, Olhausen, and we have, which is also a sponsor, and Peach Hour is also a sponsor of this event here on Oneida Casino Hotel in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Yeah, it seems like a lot of well, there goes our names. Look at that.
Look
Dan.
at that.
Look at that.
Again, I'm Dan Bourget with Olhausen Billiards. We're proud to be the
Yeah.
table sponsors for this event. What a great event. Some fantastic pool this week. Really unbelievable.
Yeah, my name is Franklin Ayala from New York City. I'm one of the refs for this event, and I was asked to do commentary. I said sure. I had no idea. And Dan Bourget does not speak French. I'll let
No,
you know that
that's
right
correct.
now. He has a fancy last name. Just-
Everyone in my family does except me.
Except
Why did they
Dan.
do that to me?
it's always the
Look at this spread. I mean, wow.
Yeah, you know, and
She almost dropped that
She almost
9.
dropped the 9, but she pulled back on her break. She
Mhm.
didn't go completely full on it. She hits them a little better than that. She was hitting them way better than that on the outside tables. But she's played on this TV table, the arena table, and
Yep.
she broke well before. So you know, again, it's a little chilly. There's less people today,
Mm-hmm.
but there were a lot more people earlier today, and the whole week was really, really packed in here. But tomorrow, we're expecting a lot
be crazy.
of people. A lot of people. So tomorrow, I believe, is at 2 p.m.
Yep.
2 p.m. is quarterfinals, and then you have semis and finals.
Here's that wide side pocket.
There
Margaret
it is.
just buried it.
Yeah, well, when you have pinpoint accuracy like that,
Exactly.
it is massive.
Yeah, and a great angle.
Yeah, absolutely. So Margaret decided to choose stripes. I personally don't see any trouble balls.
No.
It's pretty open rack,
Yeah.
so it's more like picking your preference here.
Watch your cue ball control on this.
Look at that. So she put a
Yeah.
bunch of top inside on that to bring it right back into
Yeah.
the middle of the table. And that's one of the strategies that these professional pool players use a lot. You know, especially for 8-ball, they try to bring that cue ball right in the center to go ahead and give them a better vantage point on any possible shot to go ahead and be out on the rack. So yeah, so she's dissecting this. She might not even hit a rail on the next 3 shots. She'll probably leave that ball right in the center.
Yeah, this doesn't look like any trouble for Margaret.
No.
I don't want to jinx it, but
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-oh, it's commentator
know.
jinx.
Mm.
It happens in all sports. Once a commentator says, "Oh, I see no trial."
Watch.
Oh, boy,
Rattle the ball.
rattle. Oh no, we don't want to wish that
No,
on
we
you,
don't.
Margaret.
No, she's going to center pocket it.
Yeah. Yeah. So minimal cue ball movement is one of the key elements of comfortable playing pool. And if you have minimal cue ball movement, you have better opportunity to see a shot. When you start moving that cue ball a lot, you're running into a lot of possibilities of running into balls you don't want to. So it seems like she's going to use the 9 to get to the 15, and then the 8 ball in the right corner pocket, the bottom right corner pocket
Yep.
here.
Tic-tac-toe.
Let's see. Let's see if my prediction comes through.
Yep. So
Yep.
far, so good.
So far, so good. So they are playing with a 40-second shot clock. They get a 30-second extension. Each player gets 1 extension per rack. It is all ball fouls.
So some of the unique rules for WPA at this event.
Yes.
No 3 foul.
No 3 foul rule. It's 8 ball. So, but some people adapt. There we go. We got Margaret winning.
Yeah. Wow.
Our 5th rack.
5-1.
Yeah, some events go ahead and adapt it according to whatever they want to adapt it for, and which is fair, because if you have players that are low level, you want to make it fair, even playing field, so they can have a good experience. Because when you have a bad experience doing anything, you pretty much don't go back to it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we're going by WPBA and WPA rules. And it's great. It's great. And everybody's been very, very good with reading the the rules and following the regulations. And if I'm not mistaken, I think these are Aramith balls there.
They are.
They've been cleaned every day.
TV balls.
They look pristine, like they haven't been used at all.
Yep.
They look good. Yeah, and if you guys are wondering, I mean, some of you are probably new, some of you are very seasoned pool players, but in 8 ball, you do not have to put the 1 ball on the top. You do not have to put a solid. You don't have to put a stripe. You can put anything you like.
What is required in the rack? You have to put the
Well, the requirement
8 ball.
for sure is it's the 8 ball in the center, and then on the bottom part of the triangle, the bottom part of the rack, left and right, has to be a solid and a stripe. Everything else can be random. And I know they're going to be certain things, and people say
Sure.
it's fine, but
Look at there. She's going to get it.
rules there, and she dropped the
Spotted
stripe.
the strike.
Now she's dropped the stripe, but she does have an open table. So with that being said, she can go ahead and choose solids if she prefers. So it's all depending on the comfort of the player and how they see the layout of the table.
What do you think on this one?
Well,
I mean, it's pretty open.
it is open. And
Nothing's tied up, really.
the stripes are up table. So I think she's going to go and stick with stripes only because of the convenience that they're all up table.
Right.
They're pretty
Don't have
much
to go back and forth.
you go back and forth from side pocket to side pocket. Here, aside from the 13 ball, she'll probably pocket it in the top left corner pocket. I'm reading the comments, the
You got some,
comments, and you guys are great. You guys are funny. You know, it's always interesting how everyone.
Franklin knows what he's talking about here. I'm just I've been in pool for 2 years, so
Yeah, well,
I'm just a fan.
yeah, well, he's just a fan that makes like amazing pool tables. That's no big deal. So she's dicing up these stripes. So I thought she was gonna stay up table, but she's gonna go down to go up. I'm not too sure. Why is Oh, so he's going to take care of this 15 ball. Oh, this is the 15 ball on the bottom here. The top ball is the 13 next to the 3. I thought that was 15. So Margaret called an extension.
No questions rolling in, or
No questions. I mean, you know,
must be seasoned people.
yeah, this. Well, it seems like Margaret is playing slow. It's just that at the moment she's just looking at some.
Methodical.
Yeah, she's looking at the layout of the table. Well, some of them do lose. I see that, you know, the comment on this. Some of the players lose their break during the week. To be honest, they actually lock in on the break because they have broken so many times if they're on the winner side, especially. So, to be honest, I'm going to disagree with that one. They actually get better. I mean, Jasmine did almost a 4-pack. And she missed the ball by a hair, and it was unfortunate, but she was on fire. She made like 3-4 balls on her break, and it was just phenomenal. But she was focused. She was locked in.
I guess they have to change slightly during the week for the conditions on the table, right? The cloth. I heard early on it was slippery. Maybe that's
Yeah.
common with very new cloth.
It is. But there's another element too that a lot of pool players that are not accustomed to being in different environments is the temperature. The temperature does have an effect, not only with the cloth but the slate itself. You know, it plays different in different environments. You know, that's why.
And
you
the
have-
humidity, I think.
The humidity is brutal. Like,
Right.
you know,
I could tell the tables this morning slowed down a bit
yeah,
when they had the doors
it
open.
could play sluggish, and then you have to change your stroke. And I mean, I don't have a fantastic stroke, but the players that are seasoned, they have to adjust, and that's one of the major things that affects their game sometimes. Makes it a little challenging for them. Oh, I appreciate thank you for standing up for us. And you know, it's okay. Everyone is entitled for their opinion, and I would love to go ahead and have any of you guys come over here and comment, and I'll probably learn something from you. Now, you can't turn up the heat, unfortunately. It's actually not good for the players, because when you're on the arena tables or you're on outside tables, you're moving around, and your adrenaline starts pumping. So you need to have some cool air. Unfortunately, for the ones not shooting, are the ones that kind of suffer
and I
a
think,
little bit,
you
right?
know, it's I think day one of practice, it was a meat room in here. It was a meat locker. It was really cold.
It was pretty.
I think since then it's been much better.
Yeah, they've been, and the organizers been trying to be very compliant with everybody's requests, and they do adjust the temperature in here as best to their ability. But also, it is keep in mind is a hotel.
Yep.
So they can't just go ahead and grant our wishes only. Let's see what Margaret's going to do with this 8-ball. I think she called it in the right lower pocket here. She did.
Ooh.
She did. Wow.
That was a tough shot.
That's what in the pool world they call that a back cut. And
I'm not sure she meant that as a
That's
two-way,
like a
but it
blind
looks like a
pocket.
pretty good.
yeah, she just
Not
took
really.
a chance.
There's not much you can do with so many solids on the table.
Yeah, no, she took a chance only
Yep.
because there were so many balls on the table, and
it's
the
5-1.
the line of the cue ball was clear, and yeah, it's 5-1 too. So
Let's
she
see what
said,
Sav does now.
yeah, let's see, Savannah, the road runner. Let's see if she lands running. She got rid of the 4-ball, which was a little slightly difficult challenge to use it to get position. So she'll probably take care of the 7. After that, maybe the 6, or she'll probably go for the 2, 3, then 6, then 5 in the right corner pocket and 8 ball. Oh, she's going for the 5.
Going for the
now.
5.
Wonder why we should do that.
That would have been my choice. It's the easier
Really?
one. I
It's
don't know
the
if
one-
it's strategic at all.
It's
but
closer to me.
Look
why
at
not?
this.
Now, I would
Yeah.
think she would go for the 3 now.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless she's going to use the 2 to get to the 3, then to the 6. But she would probably go for the 3. I think she should probably go for the 2. I'm guessing she might use the 2 to go to the 3, then from the 3 to the 6, so she just has to draw. So she's looking at her time.
Mm-hmm.
She has about 20 seconds or so. She
for
still
the
does
3.
have an extension, so she has that available. Yes, 6 is what they call the key ball. You're right. Yeah, she just made that mistake. She didn't get on the 2. She wanted to get on the 2, and she kind of overhit that a little bit. Or underhit it, sorry. All right, so she seems like she recovered from that. And this is like textbook for
Yep.
for a player like Savannah at her level. She's gonna bring it back 2 rails possibly, or maybe just 1. Use the second rail to slow the cue ball down, and there you are. So
Perfect positioning.
she is amazing.
So where's everybody commenting from today? Do you
Yeah, I don't know. We have.
Where are y'all from?
Yeah, make sure you
You're
guys
from New York, Franklin. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right. And if you guys are doing commentating, just let us know where you guys are commentating from. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine.
5-2, Margaret.
Oh, so
versus
we
Savannah.
have pro level AVG from San Antonio, Texas.
Awesome. Love San Antonio.
San Antonio's is great. I have
Got a tournament coming up later this year.
great friends. Oh yeah.
I'm going to try to. I think it's a Predator Pro event.
Oh,
San
excellent.
Antonio.
Excellent. We got from Las Vegas. We got Cincinnati in the house.
That's Las Vegas. Going to be a
Philadelphia.
Savannah fan.
Yeah. We
Philly?
got Jane Baker from Orlando, North Carolina's here.
Orlando. We have Chanel Lorraine from
That's
Orlando
right.
here.
Chanel Lorraine played. She played in the tournament. We have Denver, Orlando. We had Atlas,
Denver. We love felt
Altus,
billiards out in
Oklahoma.
Denver, Colorado. We love photo billiards in felt.
Massachusetts. We got you guys. We got
All
from
over
Alaska.
the place. That's fantastic.
Alaska's
Alaska.
watching.
Wow.
Wichita, Kansas.
Anybody outside of the U.S.?
I don't
watching?
know. Is there anybody from outside? Got Maryland. We got Santa Clara,
Got to be somebody watching from Japan or
California.
China.
Any of our friends from España? Viva España!
They're all still celebrating.
Yeah.
There's nobody from Spain dialing
White
in.
Plains, New York.
White Plains. That's going to be
Cambodia.
Carolyn Powell.
I don't think.
Cambodia.
Are you serious?
Sure. Yeah, they're
Bjorn,
watching.
are you serious? We just put that up. We got Brooklyn in the house. Wow. Massachusetts, Oklahoma. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys, honestly, we really appreciate you guys
Yeah.
tuning in, and we appreciate you guys, adjusting to the commentary. We got Montreal. Montreal, bonjour.
Montreal.
Montreal. Right, I said that wrong.
We had
Turkey.
Vero Menard here
Teşekkürler,
at the
Turkey.
tournament.
We got Turkey in the house.
Turkey, great.
Marhaba. That's my Turkish. That's what I have. You got Liverpool. Wow, Lewis Hughes.
Wow, you may hear the clapping. That's Kelly Fisher just went up 6-0.
Oh my goodness, Kelly Fisher.
Kelly is, I've never seen her so determined today. I was out talking to her,
Yeah.
and she was just blindly just concentrating.
She is on fire. So let's
Yeah.
see what Margaret's going to do here.
Nice.
Thanks a lot, guys, for putting in your country and the states. Thank you for participating. That's cool. Sweden, we got Sweden here. So it seems like Margaret picked, what did she pick?
That's great.
Stripes?
Yep.
Well, I don't know. Why don't you give it a shot there, Dan? What do you think she's going to, what are the next 3 balls?
That
she's
one.
gonna-
I don't know.
As my partner commentary points at the screen. He's like, yeah, the one up there. See that one? Yeah. Okay.
Nope, opposite.
Okay, so she has to
13.
be careful here because it's all ball foul. So if her shirt touches the ball, it's a foul and ball in hand to the opponent. So the players have to be really, really cautious and mindful of that.
One of the players we sponsor's name is Ashley Benoit, called the Slash, and she has really wild hair.
Yeah.
And I saw her in Puerto Rico, and one strand of hair touched the ball, and she fouled out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, with players of open players or professional players, they have to really, really be mindful of that, because you can lose a rack just because of that. You know, and you don't know who you're playing. If you're playing someone that all you have to do is give them ball in hand. Unfortunately, at the level they're playing, ball in hand can be a run out of the rack, like, easily. Just like Margaret is doing right now. But it's different now.
So now, is this a fairly tight grouping of balls? I mean,
It's a very...
it's not bunched up, I wouldn't say, but
they're
it's
not,
still...
but they're kind of more to the right of our screen, or of what we're looking at the bottom of the table, and it's very not common. Not common.
10 in the side.
10 in the side, then she'll probably do 11 in the side. But she has to get to the 9 to possibly get it to the bottom right corner pocket. Let's see. Also, she's taking care of the 9 ball. Yeah, so when I see things like this, I have an idea of what a problem situation, but if I'm playing on the table, I don't see anything. I just see balls go into that hole. Now she's looking and pointing to the 15. It seems like in a draw. Probably a touch of bottom right.
Yep.
Yeah, she's going bottom right, off the rail, brings it up. She doesn't want to go too far. Oh, she's going to go straight through. Put a little inside. But see what happens?
I don't think she wanted that.
She did not want that. I don't know why she changed her mind.
Or if they're frozen.
But it's in front of the 4 ball. So when it's in front of the ball, it's not a problem as much. But she still has to go slightly to the right of the 15, and she has to put something on it so the cue ball comes off the rail. And hopefully she'll have position for the side pocket or the bottom right corner pocket.
And it must be deceiving. Looks like she's going straight on.
It is, yeah. So she's going to come off a little bit off the rail.
Beautiful.
There she is, yeah. So you got the side pocket.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's a master.
I can go ahead and, let's place
You
the
could
bet.
do that, couldn't you? You could do that.
Well, on a good day, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
All
Crowd appreciating that effort.
Yeah, and then
6-2.
the applause is there because we have a lot of people watching these matches right now. Kelly's table's really well attended as well. There's fans.
7-0, so Kelly's on the hill.
7 on. Oh my goodness. On the hill.
Yeah.
Incredible. And there we are. We are your commentators for this match over here at the Oneida 8-Ball World Women's Championship. Big money for these ladies. These pool players deserve it for sure, and they've been playing their hearts out this week. Playing with some of the top quality billiards supply equipment you can find. A lot of these players are sponsored, and the sponsors for this event, one of them is Peach Hour, and the other one is
Olhausen Billiards.
There we are.
Made in the USA.
awesome. They're
Very proud to be made in the USA.
listen, I am American. Yes, I'm Latino, but I think that American-made. Oh wait.
I think Kelly just finished it off. So wow,
goodness. 8-0.
you wouldn't see that this far in a tournament very often, an 8-0.
No, not with the level of players, because that normally happens in the
Yeah,
beginning.
Rita, that does not reflect what Rita's capable of.
Yeah, absolutely not. It seemed like she probably
Kelly
didn't
was just
get
on
many
fire.
rolls.
She was determined.
She was determined, and she definitely got the breakdown. She got the breakdown on the prior match that she did today, and she figured it out, and she's been hitting those balls really well.
And look, she's done this once or twice. I mean,
At least once
Kelly
or twice.
is-
She's literally a living legend.
Yeah, she really is. I love chatting with her.
Yeah, she's great. She's full of knowledge, and
Yep.
she's such a great, easygoing person. Like she's
easygoing. You know, she's a great,
She's funny,
hard-working
too.
business person too. A lot of
Never-
people wouldn't realize that, but
Yeah, no,
while
no.
everybody's off goofing off, I
Yeah.
see her at breakfast on the phone. I mean, she's just really a smart lady.
she is very, very, very clever.
Great for her sponsors. I wish she was on our team. She's not, but yeah, she's a great lady.
She is great. And talking about great, we got
Oh, Margaret up again.
Margaret is up again. Let's see. Yeah, so one of the commentators said Kelly's on can smell world titles.
She can.
She is on that hunt. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, American Latinos. That's right.
That's
you know.
fantastic.
Puerto Rican and Central American, El Salvador. So I was born and raised in New York City, in the heart of Manhattan.
Very nice.
You know, so I'm like right there. I'm not, in upstate New York or anything like that. So, yeah, I actually am in the heart of Manhattan. I actually belong to an incredible pool club, which is New York Q Club. It's a private membership club. We have beautiful, beautiful Gabriel tables. I know that they're not
You should
sponsors.
recognize these pockets then.
Yeah, well, we have our tables are 4 1/4,
Mm-hmm.
4 1/2. Very few are 4 1/2, and then we have 4-inch pockets.
Ooh, for the masochists.
Yeah, for the people that just love to like.
So many people
torture
ask for
themselves.
4-inch pockets on their tables. And
Yeah.
then they
it's-
get them and they're like, what did I do? None of their friends can play on the table then.
Yeah, no. It definitely is humbling.
Yeah.
So talking about humbling, we have
Right.
Margaret is finishing up this rack pretty quick here.
She's a surgeon. She's walking right through this.
She is just dissecting this like nobody's business. I think, yeah, she has to get down to the 14. But if she gets funny on it, she will not get on the right side of the 10. Unless she bumps the 4. She might want to run into the 4, which is okay if she does. She played it more carefully, with a little less pace. Let's see how she does this. She might, I can't tell if the 10 goes in the bottom right corner pocket. I wonder if it does. Because then if she can, she'll make the 14 in the bottom right, come up table between the 4 and the 3. And that's what it seems like she's looking at right now. Let's see what she does.
Definitely taking her time analyzing this.
Oh yeah. This is crucial. Okay.
Yes.
So she's pushing. She's gonna go between the 3 and the 5 to get the 14 in the bottom corner pocket, or not. She's gonna get the 14 in the bottom corner pocket. Didn't think she was gonna do it this way though. It's a tough shot here.
Mm-hmm. And you got a lot of things in the way to get positioned again.
Yeah, she has to either get in between the 5 and 7, or she'll go on the outside. And she's thinking of going around 4 rails. Now this could be tricky because that 2 ball could be really big. And what I mean by big is because it's really tight in those 2 rails on the top. And you'll see what I mean if she does this.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, it's too many things.
Big old
and
2 balls.
It's a lot of traffic, so
I don't think it's.
that was an unfortunate
Yeah,
bump.
so I don't think the 8 goes straight. And sides block, quarters.
Size seems like a block. If we can get a top view of the camera, it'll be
What's she looking at?
I wonder if we can get a top view. Not too sure.
Those guys are back there eating pizza. They're not
right.
listening to us.
These guys have been working so
They
hard with the
have.
production. Like no one has an idea.
It looks like a flight control tower back there too. They've got like 10 screens going.
These guys have so many things going on back there. Then I want to thank them. Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
shoot.
Wow. So she literally created that shot. She saw the shot and she just took it. And we were talking about how comfortable a person can get once they have a decent, significant lead. And she feels like she's in the driver's seat right now.
Sav has got to be itching for this. She was sitting for so long.
She's like, I need
It's
to
like,
move.
let's go.
She might have a chance to get on the board again. Anything can happen.
I still wouldn't count her out.
I don't count her out at
Yeah,
all.
right.
Like, she is so determined when she's like. So right now it's a little comfortable. She might stop the ball to finish off the 2 up in that corner pocket. Actually, getting a little bit of pace. Also, it's much better position. Much better position to go ahead and make her way down table. She'll probably go off 1 rail, stop in the center.
You called it.
I kind of know what I'm talking about.
You kind of do.
Weird.
I'm learning a lot here.
I'm learning a lot for myself. Oh my goodness! All right, so it's a stop shot here for the 5,
Nice.
and then she'll go ahead and
Just
come off
look
1
at
rail.
how quickly she just put those away.
Yeah. She just did it like it was already meant. And then she'll pocket the 3, and then the 8 in the same pocket.
Yeah. Good for her.
Absolutely. You go, Savannah.
Because selfishly, I'd like to see this go on for a
she's
while.
going forward. Yeah, that she love it. Well, you're being selfish.
I
now,
am being
Dan.
selfish. I want this to go
This
hill
is the
hill.
only time you can be selfish.
Let's go hill hill.
For those of you that don't know Dan is not a selfish person.
No.
So Savannah is
Yeah,
chalk 1
nice.
more up for her. She's moving up. She's now, the score is 6-3. Race to 8 over here at the Oneida WPA Women's
we have
8-ball
an
World
amateur
Championship.
tournament going on next door.
Oh, that's
It's the
right.
Ray Skinnendor Memorial
That's
Tournament.
right. There's a memorial for a local that was a great bar
Yeah.
box player, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yeah, and a great Packers fan and just a great overall human being who was part of the Oneida tribe.
It's great.
And his son was here today, and yeah, just
That's so
great
good.
folks.
It's
They
good.
must have, what, 40 tables over there, I would guess?
At
Something
least,
like that?
and you know,
Maybe
yeah,
50?
they are bar boxes, and I'm pretty sure there's some viewers out there watching this the YouTube today that are bar box players. But
I have to appreciate bar box
you
players
gotta appreciate
because
it's fun.
So Billy Billings, some of you may know, but
She played
she's
this
a
week.
well, she was my wild card pick, so I got to pick whoever I wanted for an open spot.
Really?
Billy didn't make the cut, but I know she's a legend, so I picked her.
She is
and I
actually
saw
a
her
legend.
playing in the amateur afterwards, and I saw her line up to drill a shot, and that ball moved so slow, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, the
Yeah,
tables
yeah.
are so different.
It's so different.
The
I mean,
cloth, just
cloth.
the numbers of time they've been used over there.
Well, yeah.
So I appreciate the bar box players.
Yeah, the
because
bar box players do have a place. In
well,
pool.
it's got to be different every time they play on a table.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
completely.
the pros
different.
get the luxury of playing on a fresh slate every time.
Yeah. It's and a clean slate.
Yeah.
And, you know, and good cloth.
Yeah. It's
Or
sort of
quality
Sort of the
cloth.
same every time.
Yeah. No, she played really well. She
Great break. Look at this. I
She
mean,
was. Oh, this fantastic break. She got a stripe on the break.
Let's go, Sav.
And let's see.
Again, I'm not picking favorites. I just wanted to go longer. So let's
Yeah.
let's get Sav to get a couple under her belt.
Yeah, I noticed one thing about Savannah. When she does the crossing of her arms like that,
Uh-huh.
she is literally kind of like.
Is that a
okay.
tell?
It's kind of a tell. Like, she's like, I'm out on this rack.
Boom.
That's one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking she's gonna do 3, 4, 6,
I love
2,
her
7.
expressions. You know, she's so expressive when she's looking at it, and your eyes start batting. And she squints a little bit. Shakes her head.
She's gonna do 3, 4, 6, 2, 7. Let's see if I called it. Let's see. Oh, whoa.
Oh, boy.
She is.
That was close to
dancing.
dumping the cue ball in the side
Oh
pocket.
boy. And the cue ball does not lose its speed. It's consistent, which is great because then you know it's level
Yeah.
and the cloth is playing correctly.
We have checked this. My guy, Kenny Gammon, who designed these tables, he has checked the level on them every morning. Sometimes in carpet, these things can settle a little bit.
Yeah.
And with our levels, $1 bill thickness equates one line. We use machinist levels, and these tables are actually just spot on. They haven't changed a bit, so they've been really perfect. Of course, we pre-leveled them before they left the factory just to give us a head start, and
Right.
so
give them a chance to
very good.
settle before
Yeah,
you
get the
just start
frames
moving.
settled out because they're brand new tables. Look at this.
Yeah, for those of you that are thinking about getting a table probably in your home, if you have a carpet, you might want to strongly reconsider. But if you do have a carpet, you have to go ahead and, like prep the floor and make sure that your floor can hold the weight.
And ask for carpet feet. We can put something under the table that's a carpet foot. It actually
Look at
has a
that.
bunch of pegs under it that sort of get through the nap to the hard part of the floor. So they're smooth on the top and they're like porcupines on the bottom. And
like cleats,
Yeah,
right?
like cleats, basically.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
great.
That's good for the carpeted floors.
Nothing's impossible.
I've seen some people cut their carpet, and I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, maybe if you don't ever want to move the table ever.
Yeah, exactly. It's like away carpet.
Yes.
So talking about away, it seems like Savannah is doing away with these balls. So I'm not sure why she's attacking the 5 ball. Maybe she doesn't feel like she needs it down there. She has to come around 2 rails to the left.
I would have went side pocket. I don't know. But that's why she's down there. Not
Yeah, that's the only problem. Like, she overthought
she's
that a
not
little
happy
bit.
at all with that.
Yeah, she probably felt she could have probably gotten back up and reset, most likely, because sometimes some of these players, that's all they have to do, get back up and reset. But when you're down there and already committed to the shot, you might as well just take it and hope for the best. So we got Margaret back up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just gonna take care of that top real quick.
Yeah. Don't see much trouble for Margaret on this one. Maybe a little bit there in the lower right.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
But she'll
Savannah
get position on that.
did a slight defensive shot there,
Yeah.
unintentional.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she locked up the 10 ball. So
Not
it's
sure
gonna-
she meant it 2A, but she got it.
Yeah. So let's see. She's gonna go forward with this, or stun it down to get the 12. She'll probably do 12. She didn't get the right angle, I believe, to go ahead and go into the 10. I think that's what she wanted to do, to get a little bit further down and pocket the 12 and use the cue ball, go a little forward to...
So is Margaret going to look for an opportunity to sort of bust those
Yeah, she might
up
use the
off
14.
off of a play?
Yeah, she might use the 14. She might come from the right side of the table, come down 1 rail up into it to bump it up, which is a better outcome. Yeah, so I don't know if this is what she wanted to really do here. She can come down 1 rail. She comes into the bottom rail and with a little
Right.
bit of inside, top inside, she can go into the 5 and this 10. And she wants to go above it.
Yep.
If not, actually, she probably wants to go under it and bump the 10 up because a cue ball can bounce off the rail and come upward. So let's see when she gets to that bridge, if she's going to cross it.
She's going to do my shot. She's going to pick up the easy 13.
Easy.
That's all I would think about. My next
Yeah,
shot.
what would you do?
My
Oh,
next
13
shot.
is obvious, man.
Yeah, that's it. I'll think that. Then we'll worry about the next one.
Exactly. So we still got some fans coming around. There's people still joining and watching, and there's some regular people, you know, just coming, like strolling in, it seems, because they didn't know there was like a major professional pool world championship. So let's see what she's gonna leave this cue ball. Oh, so she tried to put it where I mentioned to try to break that up. It's a little steep,
Yeah.
so she's gonna have to put a little less stroke in this. So
This is where she's going to bust
Yeah.
those up.
So what I mean by less stroke, that means that she's not gonna go ahead and do a full swing. She's gonna put a little bit more English on it so it can catch, because these tables are still very slick. So she's gonna go ahead and medium speed just to run into them. Unless she feels comfortable, she's gonna go ahead and smash them. Yep, that's all
There you
she
go.
needed. A little nudge. Ooh, she got an unfortunate roll there, but
She's still good.
she's still good. It seems like she's still got it in the upper right corner pocket. It's an easy position play for the 8 ball on the side.
Great crowd tonight. Nobody's left. Everybody's
Yeah, everyone's still here. I mean, I would think that the people left after they watched Kelly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going
Rita.
to say put a clinic on
Yeah.
Rita. It's not normal. Here we go. 10 ball in the corner pocket. Ooh,
Ooh,
wow,
cut
she
the
hit it a little
side.
too
Yeah,
thick.
and these pockets are pretty unforgiving.
Wow. Well, she overcut it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
she
she did.
overcut it. Wow.
Hmm.
So we got the Roadrunner has another opportunity here. Not an easy shot to get to the 7. She has to probably consider stunning it over to the right or go forward with top right to bring it down. And she's going to go with bottom right. Let's see. Uh-oh, she went a little too far.
A little strong, but I think she's fine.
Let's see.
She's got a couple choices here.
She does. She can go for the 5, draw it back, or
Yeah.
she can go with 7 in the side pocket.
Side,
Nice,
then-
easy. Nice little touch here. It's a touchy shot.
Whew.
There we are. Okay, so she has that little pep in her step again.
Yep, she does. A little bounce. She's going to get her extension on. And
Yeah, we got Nova Scotia, Canada now.
beautiful.
Yeah, we had Brittany Bryant was here competing this week,
And
she,
Vero Menard.
yeah. We had, like I mentioned earlier, if you guys missed it, we had over 20 countries that were representing their country here at the Oneida
All right, good job, Sam.
WPA.
Look at
Women's
this,
Football
6'4".
World Champion.
You know, just when we...
Yeah. Wow, that's great.
Savannah never gives up. Just need that opening, right?
That's all you need sometimes. Sometimes you just need the opening, and you know the other saying is, you make an opening.
Yeah.
So it seems like the players are taking a break, and I think we're gonna take a break as well. Stretch our legs a little bit. We'll be right back.
We'll be
folks.
back.
Remind everybody that we do have those signed boards in the middle of the room. Again, we're raffling off 2 of them. You can buy tickets at the front desk, and we do have a silent auction going for the 3rd one.
We're back from a timeout from the players. The score is Margaret Fefilova-Styer 6 and Savannah Easton, the Roadrunner, 4. It's a race to 8. We're here at the Oneida WPA Women's 8-Ball World Championship. And there are some of Margaret's accolades, her credits, well deserved. And we got a bright break, it seems. So it seems that Savannah has a second wind now. She got that little Roadrunner pep in her step. And if you guys are watching, I hope you guys have been watching the whole event. It started on Wednesday. We've been here for the past 4 days, 5 days rather. Yeah, 4 days. We've been having a great time. So far, so good. Okay, it seems like Savannah went ahead and chose stripes. Don't see much of a problem at the moment. Maybe the 4 and 10, but the 4 does have 2 pockets to choose from the bottom of the table. At one point, Savannah was down 4-0, if I'm not mistaken, if I can recall correctly. But she's been doing phenomenal the whole week, just putting the pressure back on her opponent. And I think, you know, sometimes when the opponents have a decent, comfortable lead, they kind of lay back a little and kind of like put their feet up and say, I feel comfortable right now. I don't have to continue the pressure. Unlike Kelly Fisher today, she finished 8-0 over Rita, which is unprecedented. We didn't expect that. Kelly Fisher, quick fire, is on fire this week. She is looking to probably attain that world 8-ball championship here this weekend. All right, so we have Savannah's looking around to see. Let me see. Well, it seems like she's going for the 15 ball. Probably go 15, 11, then 12, if I'm not mistaken. Leaving the 14 for a key ball. She just called for an extension. They are on a shot clock of 40 seconds on a shot, and then for an extension they get 30 seconds. Yeah, she was a little peanut. I'm also keeping an eye on the commentary, on the comments, on the live chat. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. We really appreciate your support. Women's pool is getting big, and it's only going to get bigger as time goes by. Thanks to sponsorship, it's very important to support these athletes. And talking about sponsorship, we want to thank Olhausen for being the table sponsor for the event and designing 10 custom tables for this event, which this purple, I forgot what it was. It's a beautiful stone that they put an inlay on each diamond on the table, and these tables are phenomenal. And we want to thank Peach Hour for being the head sponsor for the event. A special thanks to Dan and for the producer of the event, and I want to acknowledge the league directors, well, not the league directors, I apologize, the referee directors, and look at, I'm sorry, let me go back to Savannah. She seems like she cleaned this up really quickly. I guess that timeout really paid off. So Savannah is moving and grooving. That's why she's called a Roadrunner. So the score is now 6-5. So going back with acknowledging the directors of the refs and the tournament is Kathy. Thank you so much for having me and for having an amazing turnout and having such great appreciation for the players and taking care of us as well. And a special thank you to Jose Burgos that invited me to be a ref this weekend, and also invited me to do the commentary today. I was supposed to go upstairs and get some rest. And there goes Savannah's credits. She's 2025 Masters. It's incredible. I only see bigger things for this young lady's future. 16 years old and competing with some of the best players in the world and coming always within that either the top 64, top 32, top 16 consistently. Most of the time make it even to the quarterfinals. So she's playing incredibly well. So let's see how she breaks the balls this time. Maybe she has the timing on the break. Let's see how she does here. Okay, I guess she figured it out, because she was breaking dry quite a bit in the beginning, and it cost her quite a few racks. That's how Margaret got ahead so far so quickly. She did a couple of errors here and there, but it seems like she learned from them. So she pocketed a ball. Let's see what suit she'll take. It seems like she's eyeing the stripes, but then she's looking at any problems. I don't see many issues right now. It's a pretty open table. Especially when you're playing at the level that she's playing along with Margaret. These players can pretty much figure out 100 different ways of how to run a table. So it seems like she's going for the stripes with 11 in the corner here. And then she's probably going to go for the 13 and the 10, get rid of those, work her way over to the 14 and the side. Let's see how this pans out. Once again, my name is Franklin Ayala from New York City. I'm doing the commentating for this match. I was joined with Mike and Dan, but Dan had to go because he was treating his Olhausen team to dinner. And they did a great job with everything, especially the 10 custom-made tables for this event. Specially made for this event. They literally, they're amazing. So yeah, she's going for the 10. She'll probably leave herself shaped for the 14 in the side. She overhit this a little bit. Yeah, she overhit this a little bit. So now she has to go ahead and figure out another way. Well, some pros don't make 5 figures. Some of them make 6 figures. I see something in the chat. You got to remember, some of these pros, they don't only come for the tournaments. They also have their own line of products with their sponsorships, so with their name. So it's there's another source of income for them. And yes, they mainly do tournaments and they go on tours. There's times that they go on tour for 3 to 6 months and come back home for 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks, and then back on the road for another 3 or 6 months. Wow, she went for that 9 ball all the way in, just because she overhit that cue ball for the 14 in the side. She's wondering why and how she was able to overhit that. So now Margaret is on the table. She has a little trouble ball, which is the 7. It's not a major trouble. It's just a matter of how to get under it. So she'll get rid of the 2 and the 3 most likely. So the first ball she'll probably go for is the 6. She might use the 1 to get to the 6. So unless she'll go for the 6 first and get shape on the 1. Let's see how that goes. Uh-ohs. I think I have company. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take that back.
As it turns out, the team wasn't ready for dinner.
He did not abandon me. Dan is back, ladies and gentlemen, from Olhausen.
I try to get my Team Olhausen players to go out to dinner, but it's like herding cats. It started at 7:30, then it's 8:30, and I'm like, Oh, forget it. We're just going to finish all the matches. and
Listen, that's like trying to go
then
ahead.
we'll go for McDonald's. I don't
And
care.
now, I don't know. I should have touched base with the refs. I should have known this rule, to be honest. I'm not too sure if you're allowed to leave the bridge on the table. In some tournaments, that is actually a foul. So I'm not too sure.
See, this is what I was asking earlier. WPA versus
Exactly.
APA.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different rules that are adaptable.
I'm going to
or
say you
adapt-
are allowed to because she just did it.
Excuse me. Yes. I guess
Although
it
we
is.
have had some controversy here between some
Yeah.
rules early in the week. so.
Yeah, there have been some discussions about certain things here and there, but we
Scratching on
figured it
the
out.
break or scratching on the 8-ball.
Yeah, we had that confusion about scratching on the 8-ball, and unfortunately, one of the refs was going to give the ball in hand to the player because that is the rule. But they went ahead and consulted another ref, and they said it was a foul, so that it was a loss of game. So we actually went ahead and replayed the rack. We readjusted it, and we made that player that broke that rack to break again, and replay that rack. And
I think that was the best you could do. In
it
those
was very diplomatic.
circumstances.
Thanks to the directors, Kathy and Jose Burgos. They decided that is fair, and that's one of the things that they're trying to go ahead and make sure it's consistent, fairness between the players, so everyone has a fair shake.
Folks, it is 6-5. This is what we said. Never count Savannah
That's
out.
right. You missed out on that one.
Yeah. Did stop by and say hi to the Peach Hour family. They're all huddled down there watching the match.
That's right. I met Riley today.
Yeah, just great,
really
just great
cool.
people, you know. So,
Yeah.
if you guys are in the market for cues,
Oh, yeah.
Peach Hour cues, made in America, made right here in Green Bay. Joe actually selects the logs.
No way.
No, he goes up into the northern territories here, picks the logs,
Oh,
cuts
wow.
the logs, dries the logs. You wouldn't believe the amount of wood he rejects. And I rolled I saw some in his scrap bin or reject bin. I'm like, what's this? He goes, they're a little bit warped. And I roll them and I can't see
It's
it.
like,
so-
I don't see anything wrong with that. And I'm glad you brought up Peach Hour, because Peach Hour just updated their website.
They've got a great build
It's-
your own
It's
cue
really,
feature on there. It's
really,
amazing.
really cool. So
I
know
actually
that-
ordered 2 cues while I was here.
I'm actually thinking of buying. I have my own custom cue already.
Okay.
It's made by Jacoby.
Uh-huh.
I designed
Also
it and
great
everything.
cues.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic. But Peach Hour, you can design your own cue on the website. They'll take your order and they'll make it for you.
Yeah. Look at Savannah walk through that rack.
And Savannah
Here she
just
goes.
cleans
She is
up.
on fire, folks.
And that was just one mistake.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
One mistake from Margaret. She missed the 2-ball.
If you don't think Savannah's confident now after that comeback, you
it's-
see her bounce.
Yeah. Now there's gonna be a different energy.
And was it me? Was it me? Because I hoped for a hill battle. I'm just going
I
to say
think-
that this
I
was
think
me.
Your,
We're getting
your
there.
juju is working
Yeah,
on her in a
right.
good way. In a
Yep.
good way.
We didn't want this to end. And this is how all the matches have been.
Isn't that Mr. Peach
That is
Hour
Joe
himself?
Peach Hour.
Joe Peach Hour
I
is
don't
in
know
the
if
audience
he's
there.
not listening, but then that is Ella T's dad, Matt, sitting
go.
standing right next to him.
It's always so cool to meet the makers of all these great pool supplies.
And I tell you, Joe is such a generous guy. His whole family is, and they're just genuine people. So
Yeah, no, they're really cool. Riley, I met Riley, and I met Joe too, but he was in the middle of getting together with the Green Bay Packer first draft pick.
yeah, Matthew Golden.
That was exciting.
Yeah, that was an exciting thing.
That was exciting, and they put our names again. There we go. So everyone knows when to send the hate mail.
Right. Who's that crazy Dan guy? He doesn't know anything about pool.
He will-
Well,
so what? He
I
makes
will.
pool tables.
yeah. I know a lot about manufacturing.
There you go. Well, you know something about something.
Yeah.
So
I had a 37-year career in manufacturing before I retired and then acquired a stake in Olhausen.
oh wow, look at
Because
that.
I'm not a golfer, I'm not a fisherman, so I like fixing things. So Olhausen seemed like a great brand to get involved with.
Look at that. Look at that. What's funny you mentioned about fixing things, because I have a company, a renovation company back in New York. So
Oh,
it's
very
kind of
nice.
cool. So Margaret is up to break.
Yep.
And this is alternate
Beautiful.
break
Oh, she scratched on
format.
the break.
Oh my goodness. So she scratches. So it's
So
alternate.
she doesn't lose,
She
right?
doesn't lose. Let's get that clear,
Just to be
folks.
clear.
She does not lose the rack if she scratches on the break.
And so Savannah gets ball in hand anywhere? Or
She gets
behind
ball
this
in
head
hand
string?
behind the head string.
Okay.
So you got to keep in mind that she has to have the full ball behind the line, and she can hit a ball in front of the line completely, right? So some of the players were wondering, well, how much of the ball? Well, it has to be the whole ball. We kind of clarified it, period. Like, so there's no gray areas, right? But right now, it was unfortunate that she broke and scratched, but is an alternate break format in this tournament. It kind of gives a chance and an opportunity for the other player to kind of like stay toe-to-toe if they are running racks back-to-back. And technically and normally, the person that breaks first is the first person that should win it if they're winning one rack at a time, right? So it's an advantage, considered an advantage. So let's see what Savannah's going to do here. Is she going to do quick, endings to this rack like she did the last one?
So easier to break and run in 9-ball? Or
Absolutely, yeah. There's less
It's
balls.
less
There's
congestion.
less balls, but if you have a good break in 8-ball, it's about navigating and how to just kind of avoid running into anything that you don't need to.
There's that side pocket. She got it this time.
That side pocket is looking good.
Yep.
Not on the break. No. That's one of the in the live chat. If you break and the cue ball flies off, you have to still shoot from the head string. Yeah.
Great question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Very good. I know.
Ask lots of questions, guys, because I'm learning. So this is good for me.
Do it for Dan's sake.
Do it for me.
Save
It's for the
Dan.
children.
It's for the children. Oh boy.
Oh, Savannah's dangerous.
Oh wow, she
I
is
mean,
cleaning up. She's making quick progress.
Whenever
in
she
this.
plays one of my players, I always cringe a little bit.
It's
I'm
like,
oh.
are you sure you want to play her?
Yeah. The only thing worse is when my players play each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh.
So let's see. She's looking at time. She wants to get up right before the 10, but the problem is she overhits this. She might be behind 11 and 14. So I think that she might go ahead and try her best to stun it up between the 8 and the 9. And she put a little bit on top on it, which is okay. Now she has to go up and back
Gonna need her
down. So,
extension, I think.
yeah, she's kind of like grimacing a little.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I got to go up and down. I got to hit it so well. And she will. She will. Yeah, I see in the chat, Savannah is put. Yeah, see, this was my little dilemma that if she didn't put inside on that ball, it was going to come over too much
Looks
to the
like
left.
she's over too far, right?
Yeah,
For the
she
8, I
came-
can't tell without
yeah.
the overhead.
Yeah, she's upset. You
Yeah.
can tell. There you go.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
She came a little too far. So it's really hard to play a safety here because the table's open with the opponent's balls.
Yeah.
So where's she called? She might have to hurry up.
Get to it.
She might get a foul on it. We haven't heard the beeps yet. Let's see what happens here. She's going to put a little bit of spin on this ball. She massaged it, and she missed it by quite a bit. So,
Oh, she's very disappointed.
yeah, you can see the disappointment in her face, unfortunately, that she got a little bit off position on the 8.
I feel like Margaret's going to take her time here now, and this is a really critical
Yeah.
rack.
This is a turning point rack.
Yeah.
This is the hill rack. Like, if you get on a hill,
Yeah.
your confidence does get a little bit stronger, you know? She's going top right with 15 in the top right corner. Wow. Look at that shot. Oof. That dusted it. It
Yeah,
cleaned
no,
his feet.
we debate over the depth of these shelves all the time. But I think,
Now, how deep
whenever I
are
see
these
it,
shelves? Are these like average or they're?
Yeah, I think I would call them average without
Right?
giving out any numbers. But
Yeah.
otherwise, we get into a big debate. But
Yeah.
I always want to pull them back a little bit and make them less deep, so the more balls fall. But you
Yeah,
know,
but-
that probably favors a less
Yeah.
better player.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Better players prefer a
yeah,
little deeper.
That's what they
pocket.
tell me. So
Yeah.
I try to leave it.
Yeah, but some tables sometimes they make them a little too deep.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's right. And well, and the big thing is the pocket angles, right? So
Right.
if we, in the old days, the Olhausens used to have pretty wide angles, and they would reject balls quite a bit. So
Yeah.
with these tournament tables, we made a real effort to make them more parallel.
Yeah, yeah. So Margaret just is taking advantage of this opportunity now with this open table for her. It's almost like she's doing practice drills. It's incredible how easy they make it seem. So she's gonna go float this forward a little bit to get the 10 in the corner, and then the 9 in the corner, and possibly the
You can
8.
see Tyler over there on the right. See him third
Yeah.
person on the top row there?
That's right. There's
Uh-huh.
Tyler watching his wife play.
Eagle eye.
That's Eagle Eye.
Making notes to
he's
talk
not
to her
the Eagle Eye.
afterwards.
Be careful. That's
yeah,
Eagle
that's
Eye's
right.
Jason.
That's true. That's true. Got to be careful.
Yeah. So you'll see Tyler in upcoming tournaments here in the United States, everywhere from Florida to Texas. He's always active in tournaments, but main tournaments are coming up. So it seems like she's gonna cut
9 in and
come behind, well, off one rail and get the 8 ball in the same pocket.
boom.
There it is.
Do you have Moscone plans yet? It's pretty early, I know.
It's
but-
playing in November.
Yeah.
It'll be at the Caribe
Orlando.
Royale.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Margaret finishes off this
Yep.
rack
7-6.
7-6, and Margaret is on the hill. On the hill. But do we count out Savannah? The
No,
Roadrunner
no,
yet?
no, no, not ever.
Yeah, no. It seems like
This can go either way very easily.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot in the chat. It seems like everybody's like, "Oh no, Savannah's gonna come back and she's gonna go ahead and put the Roadrunner hurting on her."
I would say that is not a bad prediction.
Yeah, Margaret.
And Margaret, there's some concern on her face right there.
Yeah, she's focused.
She was up pretty far.
Yeah, no. So Margaret, just to clear up the chat, folks, Margaret hurt her ankle, and she is not in great pain. She's a little uncomfortable, but she's wearing a special sock to go ahead and help her be able to stand and do the tournament. She's not really super uncomfortable. It's just, it's there. But she's doing a great job with that being said.
I would not place a bet either way, is what I would say at this point.
Yeah, right. It's like,
And with Sav having the break,
all right, let's see.
see if she pots one.
If she, she came a little. Oh, she got a
Yeah,
ball
she
in.
got one. Yeah, and it's pretty spread out.
She got a ball in. The 8 ball moved a little bit more. Was it kicked out? Because normally with this rack, the 8 ball kind of stays planted there, like it's locked on. So, we got a lot of fans going and cheering Margaret on as well,
Yeah.
as you should. As they're
She's
both
a local
phenomenal
hometown
players.
favorite, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, they're both great players. We always want to see them do well, but under the circumstances, there always has to be a winner. And let's see if Savannah is up for the challenge. So it seems like she got a solid in, but she's going to. No, she has a stripe in.
Yeah.
So she's picking solids. Okay. Now a beginner would say, I got a solid in, a stripe in. I'm gonna go for stripes.
Right.
Because you
I
already have
actually
one
kind
in.
of thought that was the rule, but I see again. I'm going to show my ignorance.
You would, Dan. You
I
would.
know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan is very simple-minded, but a genius.
I'm
at
very
that.
new at this stuff.
It's a genius stuff.
The good thing is I'm always learning.
It's always. When you stop learning, that's when you really are gonna.
See,
be
when I
very
retired, I
bored.
would have just played pool.
Exactly.
But instead, I bought a business.
And I'm making some phenomenal. What was the stone that you guys put in there? Is it a stone or
it's Blue Juma.
that blue Juma, which looks purple?
You'll
and
see
it's
it in
really
queues quite
amazing.
often.
It's
And
beautiful.
actually, Joe Pichar made those sights for me.
Wow. Wow.
So he made the sites. He sent me, and
Wow.
you know they're not inexpensive. He made
No,
all those
no,
sites. He
I
sent them
know
to me
that.
for free. We
Yeah.
put them in the tables.
They're,
and,
they're,
they're
it's
beautiful.
phenomenal. I wish they can go ahead and put the camera in tight on these tables on.
Maybe later.
Yeah, that'd be great for everyone to see how beautiful these tables are, and they play so well. So Savannah is literally doing the Roadrunner.
Yep. Roadrunner trot.
She's road running on this real quick. So now she's trying to figure out which is going to be the key ball to get to the 8. In my limited experience,
You don't have to be, you know. That's me. You're the
She
experienced
might
one.
go for the 7 after the 5, to use the 6 and then use to get to this 8 to the right side corner, a side pocket. So she'll pocket the 6 in the left and the 8 in the right side pocket. So let's see if I'm right on that one. Well, she's going up with the 6. She's going to draw back a little. She just called her extension. She's going to draw it back, pinch it back a little.
Now, how many extensions do they get?
You only get 1 extension.
I heard in the final match, do they get 2?
Well, the only time you get 2 in this tournament. And Savannah
There
ties
we
it
go.
up.
7-7. Hill. I asked for this. This was me. This is all me. I may seem like low value, but look at that.
Well, Dad, you are priceless, and I'll tell you, this is perfect because then I can explain
Both of these
what's
players
happening
will
now.
get 1 extra extension in this last game.
So right now, the director went ahead and mentioned to the players, because there's a hill match, they're gonna have 2 extra extensions. All right, so they normally have 1 extension per rack, but now they have 2 extensions per rack. So each extension is gonna be 30 seconds, which makes it a little bit. I think it makes it a little bit more. It stretches the game a little
Slower.
bit. That's my that's my personal opinion. The 2 extensions, now the player can actually kind of like play a little defense if they truly want to do it. If they feel a discomfort for a shot, they will definitely play a lock-up safety. And Savannah and Margaret just went ahead and fist bumped, and they're gonna go ahead and
Awesome.
do their thing. You have Savannah's face. Look at that face. It's like,
Yeah.
I am locked in. And Margaret's face, she's
Is it Margaret's
she's really
break?
warm. She's really warm. All right, and there goes the referee, Estel.
So what do you
Watson
think? Who's
from-
predicting a break and run in the crowd here?
Oh,
In
I
your
don't know.
calling?
What do you guys have to say
All the
in the
local
chat?
folks.
Who do you think Margaret is going to do a break and run right now, or do you think Margaret might go ahead and give Savannah a chance to go ahead and take it? Oh, some people say Margaret. Let's see.
Look at that.
Oh, she got the 11. Oh no! Oh,
There's
my
that deep
goodness.
shove. See, it's
This is funny because this is the second time that cue ball goes to that pocket on
Mhm,
Margaret. The
mhm.
last time it scratched.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. you
I don't know how that ball's hanging on.
It is. It's oh my good. Listen, I did a match and there was a 6 ball in the corner pocket. One of the players hit a ball.
Uh-huh.
6 ball dropped, so I had to go ahead and replace it where it
Uh-huh.
was. There's no possible way. It was probably just
Right.
hanging there. So I placed it there, and I went ahead and looked at the player and said, "Is this okay?" It's like, "That's fine. It's
Uh-huh.
okay," because she is gonna win anyway. Like I love their respect for each other. And,
That's right.
They have a lot of respect.
In a
for
men's
each other.
match, that wouldn't happen.
No, the men's match is a lot of controversy.
Uh-huh.
These guys are very, very opinionated on
Yeah.
what's supposed to be correct and what's
Yeah.
not.
It's a very different
what's
vibe.
fair. It's like, it's anything that they can give an edge on, but
Mhm.
it is a lot of money at stake.
That's true.
$178,000.
That's a nice shot.
She's got the stripes. So Margaret is 6 balls away from winning this match.
This feels like a finals.
It feels very
Man.
intense right now. Like everyone is like like focus
Yeah,
on
the
the
crowd
table.
is so quiet. Everybody's staring.
Super quiet. It's incredible. So she's going for the 15 in the side. Wow, she hit that
Yeah.
with a lot of determination.
Confidence.
Very confident. Now, she got a little funny here. She's going to go for the 13, I guess. So that
yeah.
was her overall plan. But the thing is, where is the... She's going to go for the 9 in the corner? Ah, so that's her issue. She might go for the 10 after. She's going to come off one rail from the bottom rail into the middle, right between the 9 and the 6. Yeah, we're glad that you guys are enjoying the match. Yes, and Savannah really excels under pressure. She is becoming really comfortable with that. And
I mean, for a
just like I
16-year-old, can you imagine?
Yeah, 16-year-old. Yeah, you're right, Dan. For a 16-year-old, she is very mature in this game, and
She's going to be
has
around for a
great
long
skills.
time.
Oh yeah, and she's already inspiring a lot of younger players.
Yeah. Well, one of my players, Avery Castell.
Oh.
I always sponsor her. She's like 10.
Oh my
And she
goodness.
looks up to Savannah. Savannah's her hero.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great tournaments that are based for juniors, and there's junior nationals, there's junior events all over the United States, which is fantastic for the younger generation to keep this game alive. And it's coming back. It's coming
It
back.
is,
I understand
for
one
sure.
of the tournaments is going to be televised in ESPN, so
Yep.
it's coming back. Let's go. Let's do this.
We need it to be a high school sport. That's what we need.
That'll be
They've got
great.
bowling. They've got other things.
Yeah.
This should be a high school sport.
Yeah, definitely. They have ping pong.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what she's going with this. She's going with the 9 in the side. That one ball's pretty.
Is it in the way?
It's
hard to tell. So hard to
It's a little pot. It makes tight. It makes the pocket tighter.
Mm-hmm.
So there's very less room for error.
Yeah, that's right.
But if she feels a little confident, she cut it up. But she's
You don't want to catch that left edge on that pocket.
yeah. But she also doesn't want to hit the 1. Once she hits the 1, it's
Yeah.
not going in. So
Yeah,
she's
that's
probably
right.
going for that 12 in the corner. No, see, it's tight. Right. So she took one of her extensions. So keep in mind
Right.
that she gets 2 extensions in this rack.
It's a good shot to take it in.
Let's see what happens here. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
tight.
tight.
That is tight. Let's see what's up.
Oof.
But she hits it with pocket speed.
Oh,
She'll get
right.
it.
She
Yeah,
did-
but see, this is the other issue.
Yeah, that's right.
So the ball bit into the felt,
Yep.
and it really took that little slight draw that she put on there. And now she has a pretty.
I think this is not a problem for her.
It's not a problem. It's just a matter of putting
Positioning.
inside. She has to put inside on this, so the ball
Yeah.
can spin off the rail
Comes
and
back.
stay short.
Mhm.
So let's see what happens here. Yeah, see it? She's putting inside.
Yep,
little
big
top.
time.
So let's see it. Hopefully.
Watch that measle ball spin.
Yep. See that? So it seems that when you hit the balls, when the players are hitting the balls really well, the English or it takes really well.
Mhm.
Even though
Starting
the
to bite.
tables are still slick, but they when they grab
Mhm.
like incredible. So Savannah has another chance here. She has a chance. Keep in mind, she still has 2
Hill battle.
extensions. This is the real deal.
Wow.
Guys, if you're in the chat and your friends don't
This is
know
up
that
to
this is
Savannah to
happening,
take it.
tell
I
them what's
mean,
happening over here. Tell them. Send them the link. Share the link with them. They got to check this out. This is pretty intense. So
That
there
look-
could be small mistakes that can happen when the tension is high.
She moved really fast on that shot. I don't know.
Yeah, she kind of popped up a little. And that happens with nerves. And even though she does play well under the pressure, but it's...
All right, what's she doing?
Yeah, we get a little overconfident with things that we're supposed to make, right? And then all of a sudden...
Dan's going 2 in the side. What's she doing?
2 in the side?
I don't know. I don't know.
I would probably do that because I would probably try
Yeah.
to leave the cue ball behind the 4, 5, and 3, which is like a huge block. But I would try to leave it frozen up so like that Margaret doesn't have a chance to have a jump. I'd rather her try to kick it, which is a little higher percentage of error. But if she pockets this, she can be out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now she has to take
Nice.
a different pace. Now she just has to breathe
Just,
and
just tic-tac-toe.
just stay focused. Yeah, so that 6 ball. doesn't
Whoever
have-
wins, either one wins. The
Oh
crowd's
yeah,
gonna go
it's gonna
crazy.
be well
The
deserved.
crowd's gonna
It's
go
gonna
crazy.
be. You're gonna hear it. Okay, so she figured out the pocket for
Yeah.
the 6 ball. That was one of her problem issues there.
Avoiding the lower left.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's a little funky angle.
Yeah.
So let's see.
That's true. It's funkier for the single.
Let's see. She probably draw it back into the rail, but I think she wants to come back up. Yeah. So this is this. She took her first extension now. Okay, so she
Nice.
drew it back into the rail and out. Great shot.
Yep. Great control.
Yeah, that's a good point there. Someone went ahead and she should have took the 6 rather than the 1. Yeah, it's got a good point. That's why pool's so great because
always
you have so
interesting.
many different
Yeah.
views on it. You know,
I love guessing what they're going to do.
It's
and
great.
then
It's
seeing what they
great.
did.
That's why more people should play pool and try to play on a 9-foot table. Not that I'm trying to, you know, I think 9-foot tables really help you spread your wings, and you can always play on a smaller table anytime. So Savannah's going to go ahead and hit this with a little bit of follow, get it in the corner, and I don't know why she had
What
to
was
do
that?
Not sure why she I don't know what was the necessity behind that. I think it was a clean shot.
No, just a little.
She gave it a little nudge. I don't know why. She might go back and forth across twice just to let her stroke out a little bit, or just make the ball.
There you go. She's got this.
And now, this could be the.
Now I would bet.
Oh,
Now I would.
Dan is a betting man.
Get the whole Peach Hour family down here right now watching them. It's the 2 boys and the dad. Here we go.
Savannah on the last shot.
Boom.
And
Beautiful.
Savannah.
There you go.
Made it.
Crowds are going crazy. They would have went crazy for
Look
Margaret
at
as well. What a great match. Great
What
pool.
a fantastic match. And Dan, it was a pleasure
Pleasure.
to
as well.
commentate
My
with you,
pleasure.
buddy.
Like my 3rd time, so it's exciting for me to be in the booth
Well,
again.
it's my
so
first time, which is
everybody
fantastic.
that dialed in to watch, thanks
Absolutely.
for watching. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to sign off, and
I'm
we'll
gonna
see
go
each other tomorrow.
Go take my team to dinner.
All
See you,
right.
Franklin.
Take care, Dan. Good night, everyone.
We'll be back for semifinal tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and we'll have 2 o'clock, and then our championship game will be